Futa banta wagwan.
Wow, for the first time manze tume overthink intro in I don't know how many years.
Yes, unaongea nikati sisi wazee job.
Yeah, we've been at it for 2 years manze na leo tume overthink intro.
Tu ni plural okay sawa. Mingi
leo tume overthink intro manze nini. ama unataka tuanze na dad jokes. Unakumbuka hizo days tulikuwa tunaanza na dad jokes?
Nani alikuwa anaanza? Kila msaji staki.
Si mimi. So unakumbuka ile podi yetu ya kitambo?
Yeah, sikumbuki hiyo. What do you mean?
Then after that sasa tunaanza kufanya vitu za ujinga. Unasemaje lakini mbuyu?
Mimi niko fiti bro. Sancho.
Manza za kuniambia story ya Sancho bwana. Si we all know. Kwanza nilikuwa na cheki nini mbona mjamu announce officially?
Si hata labda hujamsign. Unajua hii United yetu inakuanga na mambo. Who knows? But mimi nimesikia amefanya medical na nini. Maybe ni story ya number. Maybe it can be the jazz in Altashida.
Nilikuwa nasikia he might score his first goal before you announce him.
Na unasikia mahita watu walokonga na wanatuongelesha vibaya huko.
Has some respect on Lokonga bro. He comes highly rated
by who?
By who? Company.
Who the fuck is Vinci Company?
He comes highly rated man. We just signed him today.
Checky fuck off.
Long awaited.
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
Anyway, a 21-year-old already captain and elect Henry Vincent wameweka tick. May I approve of that shit. But the thing is, asikwe the only sign in hapo Central Mid.
Benoit anakam.
What's an
Benoit ana play from the back. Breaking the lines.
Benoit seems to be confirmed as well, man.
Yeah, man.
What kind of signing do you think? You think we should be excited? Because me, I'm indifferent.
Honestly, yeah, you should. Luis Amanda, you've gotten a better, younger, faster version of him and less mistakes as compared to Luis.
But right? There's one thing that I've heard a lot of people mention about Ben White is his composure.
Yeah.
He's very composed.
Unless I'm at Rashford. Unalalanga kila mahali kwa pitch.
You blood fucking well. Anyway, manze, I don't know, I'm iffy about this Ben White thing. Maybe I might appreciate him.
Guys, umesikia amesema iffy. Hey, 30 plus years unatumia kizungu different. Iffy. But guys, use iffy.
Siko sure about him, but if we sign someone else, if we sign the players we need, then nitakam ku appreciate maybe this signing. But
okay. Still bado una feel ni mapema. Sinasikia our 100 million spending.
I don't know those fucking rumors manze. As in by the way, there's an option between our and Mesca rumors are our Madison and maybe getting Odegaard back.
Okay. Odegaard might actually.
Which one would you go?
Odegaard maze ile injuries zake alikuja half a season na bado alika injured for like what?
No.
Alika injured for how long?
He missed like 2 or 3 games. Aqua out for long.
For somebody who played like that amount of games alisha miss 3. Only a bit of worry towards that.
Okay, I can only remember one issue, but it wasn't really a big issue because he came back quite quick. Me actually Odegaard ndio msinezenda naye.
Okay.
Because at least anajua team yetu already. I want a bit of consistency manzi. Madas tena ni injuries.
Pia Madas and out for long pia.
But he is a goal scorer.
That's the thing, man. Madas atakupatia maybe 5 to 10 goals. Right?
Hizo najua lazima tuongelee club zetu, but you have something.
But tunaanza na we're looking at leo ni news by the way. Paper talk mainly. So looking at 20 stars who could be on the move this summer. So let's start with Kane. Okay. After mekosa kushinda it's coming home, eh? Do you feel like sai itampatia motivation ya wanting to leave Spurs more because time imeisha na trophy jakam?
Kwanza remember akisema ati he was talking after the semi-final or before the semi-final. Yes. It's a bigger honor to win something with England than club.
Yeah, it is clearly because you're shit.
Yeah, you don't say those kind of things before you've won it. That's my point.
But it would have been though.
Could have. This is true. Sema kitu kama hiyo manzi after mmeshinda. But you asking me about whether he's leaving? Azizi haendi. Nuno Espirito alisema.
Nuno ni nani? Who's Nuno? Nuno ni like the 10th choice of managers.
Hivyo ndio aliambiwa aseme na Daniel Levy, so pesa tu ndio itasema. If a formal bid is put in and a proper one, I'll go.
Okay. So you feel like how much will that be? 150, Mike?
Si walikuwa naongea habari ya sijui nini ya TB last week walikuwa naongea habari ya bid ya 215.
Madness. Achini ufala. You don't need 215 to win the league twice, right?
As in me,
that's a bit too much, man.
There's Champions League Pep is going for. I think Man City is the only team that can afford this.
Then this will be the first time Pep will be fired.
Akichoma hiyo do.
Akichoma 215 asishinde hiyo kitu.
But 215 unajua inaweza kufundiwa na hiyo team vizuri sana if you sell a couple of guys.
Okay, you can get 150 easy.
Yeah, you can get 150 easy. Because pale hivyo kuna players wako on top form na wako quite good enough. Mkiambiwa Mahrez hivi.
Okay. Anapata extension though.
Yeah, Mahrez lakini anakipio but at least they have some proper assets.
See tuna Sancho. What's a Mahrez?
Hey, historia Sancho walai.
Haaland. Do you think anybody's going to chuck on 50 because next season atakuwa 75 million? So it's better to wait ama go for him now because hakuna saving in a challenge, and especially Chelsea who are leading the race for him. What do you feel like? Get him?
BVB first of all, I think they've hired his former coach at Salzburg.
To do what? To keep him?
He's the new coach. Wow.
Oh, wow, your team.
He was with him in Salzburg and Haaland has said that he's excited about this coming season.
But you see, I feel like players will say anything, but Doiki Kam na BVB wajakuwa na fans for like a whole year. That's a different conversation we're having.
The only difference here is that I don't think Haaland will push for the move. So
I don't think
that
so.
was my point. So,
unless the club decides.
Sasa kama Chelsea waamue sasa wamekuja na kaa 150 hivi, and then a move will happen.
What if Haaland and Tammy and then you get money?
Yeah, I've heard of that swap by the way. That would be a good swap for them. Tammy nimse by the way, very underrated.
I think so as well.
His goal per minute ratio man.
So let's not argue with Chelsea fans because they'll put a different story of Tammy Abraham.
Yeah. But anyway, Haaland, it all depends with whether how much the buyer wants him. If it's Chelsea, for example, because I don't think Haaland will push for the move.
Aye. Lewandowski, new challenge for him ama baki tu penye yuko endelea kutafuta UCL ingine labda.
Lewy is like a Rolls Royce.
32 years old though.
He's still. Yeah. You think he'll make how long or how
many more years he has? Yeah. I feel like because he's one of the most lean, like anakuwa msozoezi nini. So na feel Lewy akona miaka kazi nyingine.
But he was out injured this season, last season.
Yeah.
Especially at critical times, kwanza against PSG.
I will guess the team which is bidding another 50M for him.
PSG.
Chelsea. That's not after striker no buy. Hey, that would be a good signing though.
Bayern would sell 50 million ni fiti for.
Yeah, Bayern can. Bayern onanga uoga.
Si ndio?
Si unajua tena hapo Dortmund wachukue the next big agent.
Lakini wakimake your move basi Bayern wanaweza endea Haaland.
No, Bayern wanawanchwani. Bayern wanawanchwani. Afadhali wangoje 75 next year. Because Haaland akiambiwa Bayern na pia anaweza sema yes easily. Right?
Bayern.
It's a young team.
Bayern, yeah, manzi.
It's a young team. They're actually Haaland building a new
Bayern
team.
Would be mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lewandowski, I think pia hapa hivi he's not pushing for the move.
Yeah, I think if he really wants to go then watampatia opportunity.
If he really wanted for the push for it then.
But if I was him, man, mimi ningetaka kubaki bani vunje records zote kwani nini?
Be the legend.
Yeah, be a legend.
It's very risky kwenda club nyingine uchome.
Unaweza na kuchoma alafu manzi ukwe another Jeko or something. Unajipata Roma Samia's next. Na Mourinho mkidile ufala.
Mourinho tia meka manini.
Mazee ma drone huko jujo. Ndio kuonesha vinyo una fuck up.
Kwa training pitch. Ameenda kutafuta kina Mkhitaryan na
kuna hiyo screen. Umechikia screen iko pale kwa set pitch.
But Mourinho is one guy who's embracing technology and move na time, man.
I'm hoping for his sake the performance it has reflect kwa pitch because okay, every time you say it's the last time Mourinho na get job alafu na get job. So let's stop. Umza na cloud.
You think at this point you think bado anaweza rudi EPL?
Yeah. Everton
that fresh.
Everton
wanapenda cloud.
Everton bro.
Everton
make it Benitez unaweza get Mourinho. Me I'm convinced.
Back to this thing once.
Maybe West Ham. The underdog effect wampatie do kama
Moyes. But West Ham have
a
strategy. Wanajua they can't pull some certain weight. They bring certain coaches.
Okay, but for me the fact that Mourinho ameenda Roma na akunanga do huko bro. Hawana bengi smart. So it tells me Mourinho pia ameanza kurealize history ya kutaka the biggest buys only if you're a PSG City type of thing.
Sahi amemake career yani tu as in he's just looking for different kind of challenges.
Yeah man.
Na pia I feel like he wanted to pick that opportunity quick ndio like nimepata job nyingine.
Mimi bado ni mkali.
Bado ni mkali.
But alikuwa ready msisahau, alikuwa mfika desperation points kidogo. Ronaldo Juve talks zinaendelea. I feel like atabaki. Because right now United I don't think tukuna space na do ya kulipa umse.
Yeah.
It's a bit difficult for us even.
Hata hakuna space for dressing room for
his kikama hata destabilize vitu mingi man.
Destabilize a lot because there are people like Bruno there and Maguire who feel already like
and you can't have Bruno and Ronaldo in the same pitch. Mtashindwa kudefend.
By the and it shows even in the Portugal team. Sindio?
Yoku attack from the defending from the front man. Ronaldo afanyangi hiyo stuff.
Afanyangi hiyo shit.
So kama hamna team iko very like unakimbia 24/7 maybe Leeds can be really good for him. Unajua?
Kufinish tu.
Umeko tu pale Bamford anakindanga zile. Basi hizo. Wanani team kali Leeds umse at the moment man.
So for Cristiano target nini next season ya Juve?
I think UCL. Okay, first and foremost, lazima shinde Serie A. Lazima shinde Serie A. Like that's the only utakuwa statement number 1. Number 2 ni UCL same easy utakuwa good for them. Yeah, but Ronaldo mazes unajua is a winner so he might actually want to go and win it. Considering kuna mateam kama think about it. Chelsea walifika finali. Walikuwa wamechange managers. It's possible for any team to actually get to the final if you're serious about it. Mzai niaje so that's Ronaldo, Danny Ings man. Mnambai bado?
Si atubai Danny Ings fuck man.
Okay, so mnataka keep Lacazette?
Yes, wacha tu keep Lacazette.
Bro, Danny Ings amekuwa like the FPL points pia kuzaangalia assists na goals.
The injuries we don't need another one of those. The injuries.
So that's your biggest issue with Danny Ings?
Yeah manze. And it's not an issue you can ignore. You get He's been out quite a while.
Agreed man.
It happens a lot so.
Dean Henderson anasema hataki kubaki if he's not number 1. And there's a game ali blanda ndo exactly. Ile game versus Liverpool. Tulichapa 4-2. Hapo ndo saa alikalishwa bench na Dau akarudi back in the fold. So with that in mind, na juzi Heaton amecheza game fiti by the
I saw Manzel.
His first half was proper man. He was keeping some things out.
Reflex.
Alafu ule mjinga akafungwa second half. Unajua mse pia ni coach by the
mjinga ni nani?
Grant. Si wako pension huko kwetu.
Lee Grant.
Wako pension bro.
You guys are
wako pension. Hata coach by the tumesign coach mwingine wa set pieces. I thought it was a new fine nini. Kumbe ni best ya the second in charge anaitwaje mse? McKenna or something. Ni mabese na McKenna from way back. Bro, nakusho United yani sasa ni best ya nani That's all we're hiring. Connections. Kauna connections bro in United.
So another loan for Dinama.
Sasa itakuwa weird manzi. We are loaning him out tulimongeza Salah 120. So even if you're loaning him out, bado tunamlipa 80 probably.
Sell him. I think it's time to sell man.
It's who has the money to buy Henderson?
Kwani mnamkinda how much?
30 mic minimum.
30 mic I think about.
He's an England international.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
30 mic maybe he'd go.
Sindio?
30 mic he'd go.
Okay, for me that's that's well placing. Praise.
Yeah, labda tunaweza mchukua kwa namba 2 wetu.
Only number 1 wenyu.
Lakini Dean Anderson can't play for us man. He can't play from the back.
No, but he was in hiyo Sheffield walikuwa wanachezaje?
So unakumbuka ilikuwa kubom forward ma center backs wanapatikana mbele.
I see bro. Kuna time fulani walikuwa wanacheza some really good football. Unakumbuki umse Abu apate team of the manager of the season?
Nani ule mse
alichujwa. What was his name? Yeah, but that guy, you remember that guy? Yeah. But Karibu ashinde hiyo stuff because of the football they were playing.
Anyway, I don't want to speculate, but if he doesn't want to be number 2 at United, sure Sel can come and be number 2 at United.
But your keepers of late man wamekuwa maplanda man.
You think anaweza kama out?
No, niki happen bro. Leno anaweza ka bench.
Leno bro.
Alikuwa ushaanza kalisho bench ama?
Na Emi Martinez is a god nowadays bana. Mabeste na Messi.
Wacheki maboys mbao wameshinda kikombe pamoja man. Arsenal was wasting him. Grealish, Villa demand a huge sum, but msese unataka kutoka Villa. Yeah, I think given the score they're building, if I was him, I'll stay for one more season maybe.
Yeah, his contract is still on a long contract, ndo?
Yeah, he signed an extension actually. He signed an extension.
Yeah, he has one more season. Because again, we are going into a World Cup year.
Yeah.
And he needs to even now
be in a team that actually, because akienda team ka City, I get starting nini mingi.
Probably. Whichever team najua anaanza before that first season ya kusettle down.
Yeah,
he needs enough game time ndio aingile. England need kwa starter 2022. that's what he should be aiming at.
Okay,
So
I agree with
more
you.
games for him.
But we know Southgate. That's another version of Ole.
Kwanza after aliongea man.
Hey, man.
After alifichwa kocha wake. You saw
Lakini
that video?
ali respond to nani? Kin. Aliambia Kin, yo, usiseme nili.
Yeah. Get your facts right.
Yeah,
you
man.
saw that video going around where Gareth Southgate was going to each one of those players, Rashford, Sancho, wauliza, you're taking. Grealish alikwanga in every of those pictures, yani ni kama anafuata ko like boss.
Niko hapa pia.
Yeah, so it confirms what he was saying and
he's speaking facts, man. Heshimike sio. Haya,
unaonaje? Buy Grealish.
Amna yudo. Mkona so bro, umesikia mkona so namna Ben White 50.
Sasa unachekia Ben White si ndio hiyo
kitu. Sasa unachekia mna 50 si mtu ako 70 something.
Ongeza tu man.
Aya, wait. Do you feel like Varane atakuwa perfect partner for Maguire? Yes or no? Keep it simple.
Yeah, probably for the first 2 seasons.
Yeah?
Until injury has to need. This guy is 28.
Bro, check it. Tuko na bado the Swedish Mafia, say nanitwaje? Linde. Tuko na bado Bai, bado tuko na Jones. So tuko na backup ya Varane akiumia.
But
tuanzebe
Varane is playing every game when he's fit.
Yes, I agree. So, and that's why we are buying him. We want somebody like Maguire and Varane to partner each other. Wasi watakona patia consistency.
Sasa mimi nilikwambia mtampea high salary alafu ma injuries zianze mshinde kumbuka.
No, sure bro. Yeye ikuange shida United. Pesa iko mingi. That's why tuko na Jones kwa Salo bado.
Sana nyinyi. Mnani boing.
Tuko na Jones kwa Salo.
Lakini amshindi kitu.
Aya, Bisuma alikuwa nasikia Arsenal nini bro, nasikia Liverpool wanamkamia.
I don't know why.
What do you think about that?
Bisuma clearly said he wants to come to Arsenal. I don't know why we're not going.
40 Mike, maybe that's the reason why you can't afford.
No, if we are going Ben White 50, then 40 ni nini?
When English tax,
we've
bro.
put in a formal bid ya Locatelli at 40 Mike. So we have the money.
Can I ask you something?
It's just that maybe Ateta does.
Shutting up is to sell more. Ben White ama Bisuma.
It's okay. Sisi atuendangi hivyo by the way. Sisi atuendangi na.
No, but the fact that you're spending 50 Mike on Ben White, bro, Ben White makes sense for us, you know.
Me, I don't know why. I don't know. Hata me si
for somebody like a Ben White.
I understand, but people seem to be so convinced because, like, I was even on Talksport.
Yeah.
Some guy was saying that Ben White akiwa Leeds.
Yeah.
Waki qualify, waki come from the championship. Like he was the kind of defender that Arsenal needed, according to him, and it's one of the respectable guys. It's the way he plays. So inakani kama tumepounce early, but the fact that no one else was going for him, nashanga why 50?
Why 50? Yeah, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
It's too early.
Lings is back. Ole amesema Lings is part of his plans. I'm like, what the hell? How?
No, that was expected, man.
Okay, so bro, if you're Lings, do you stay there or do you go back to West Ham?
Now, I'm telling you, it's for the market. Obviously, he'll say that.
Okay, but alisema hivyo about Sanchez akauza, Lukaku akauza.
He'll say that.
So ni tax inaongezwa?
Yeah, ukisema ati we are open to offers, then msata kuja hapa hivi na offer 12 Mike.
And the way England were playing, bro, do you feel like Lings anaweza make England squad next time? Because I feel like he's going to be part of it again. Because of how he plays. He's a ball carrier who can do it from deep all the way up.
Yeah.
Unakumbuka hiyo game ya Italy? They didn't have anyone who had the balls to actually carry that ball.
I think Southgate, if he's the one who'll still be there, I think he'll still go with the kids that he put faith in this time round. He has to grow it, to build it from something. Aki go back sasa unless maybe injuries come about.
Maybe that.
Sasa akianza kwenda for old guys sasa atakuwa ni kama change tact, una get?
Yeah.
Hata Madison, you think Madison will make next even if he's fit?
Madison I doubt, man.
Competition pale ni tight.
Yeah, agreed. Lacazette, are you selling or not?
Just add him an extra extension contract. As in, this is not our priorities. Sitaki tuanze kuuza say then we need to replace na tuja sign right back.
17 goals in 41 appearances isn't that bad, to be honest. I've seen worse people at a higher price or achieving easy numbers.
Yeah. And this has been one of his best seasons since he came. We have really underused him, manzi. Like, truly misused Lacazette since Wenger days.
But so sad, man. Laka come with so much. He was one of the... Ilikuwa signing ili nipatie woga kidogo for...
Alikuwa napiga 30 goals plus.
Hey, that was a good proper signing,
man. Lakini we never really built the team around him. He was like a side dish. Because you remember 6 months later we signed Oba.
Yeah.
So you get how it...
Nakuelewa, man. Mbappe, PSG unasema utaki kumwachilia easy. What that means is Kama una 250 usikam. Kama una 220 usikuje. Because the guy is 21
21 manzi.
So hiyo ni so mbili bro.
Ulichekile mimi venye nini PSG wanashinda wakisaini wa Real. Mbappe anasema anataka kwenda Real alafu
wase wote wanakamisa jingine.
Sheikh akasema say no more nitaleta hiyo Real hapa.
Msaka yenyewe man.
Hadi wamesign bro wake na ile yani kutry kumkeep.
Yeah.
Mimi naona Mbappe is playing for a salary increase. Anataka kufika level za Neymar.
But okay, do you do it there because hata nani alimshujuzi one of the French legends alimwambia kaunda kushinda Ballon d'Or like you have to
si La Liga. Sio
Liga Ballon d'Or itapatikana.
I think it was nani, what's his name? Was it Anelka?
Yeah. Anelka actually, right. So market value hapa ni 160 Mike on transfer market, but I think this is a big I mean that's a big drop from the actual price of a t-shirt, which is about 250 or some shit like that.
Kylian Akai bana, he hasn't finished business.
Do you feel like he's a piece merchant after what happened in the Euros, maze?
Bro, don't try to.
Nimeuliza swali. Sijasema ni piece merchant. Do you think he is?
No. And he can only become better. He's 21. I get. He hasn't finished business at PSG. Win that UCL, then you can push for more.
And PSG washindi UCL, bro. Imeenda hivyo.
Sergio Ramos sasa mwingine.
Sergio Nomianga siku hizi pia anatoka miezi 3.
Alive.
Ndio hiyo bro. But bado wako na backups kali. So tuliongelea Tammy, I think we mentioned Tammy to go to Dortmund. That we go. Dele Alli, new manager. I think nani atamtumia vipo. No. I feel like Nuno atatumia Dele properly. But Dele has to show some intent of wanting to do some defensive work.
Nuno atakangi ujinga.
Nuno anapenda wase work hard because Jimenez for instance, unachiki venye anakuanga high press. Yeah.
You think Nuno could go back to his team and get some few guys? Who do you think he'd get?
From back at Wolves. Wolves will sell. If you come with a good price or party, I'm say I think anaweza enda center back, Willy Boli. I think that might be actually a good signing for them.
Yeah, because that defense
yao maze ni old alafu inataka kazi. Sanchez maze huyo takataka bro. Ule mzali ni kuchekesha last season for a couple of games bro.
Davinson.
Yeah, alafu Pogba maze the man to make way. Nasikia naongelesha United about a new contract. PSG Georgia make a move actually. Ni rumors peke yake zimekuwa in but hakuna msameto wa doya Pogba.
One more year. Next season
next season and for free maze.
It's either you extend or sell.
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
What would you want?
For me keep Pogba man. I think with the addition of Sancho that's more creativity. So see Pogba peke yake anategemea.
Yeah.
So with Cavani, Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes,
with Pogba he used to do defensive work.
Yeah, defensive work.
Just fix that hole man.
Let's see how it goes, man. John Oblak, man. One of the few keepers nimekuwa nikitamania coming out for a long time.
At 28.
The only 28 is young for a keeper. Yeah. That's about 7 more years, man.
But
the Sally come actually at that age.
United and Arsenal reportedly hoping, okay.
So pia nyinyi mmetambua keeper yenu ni shit. That's what you're saying. Nimekwambia Dina anaweza kuja number 1 kwenyu.
Wazi.
Cheki by close yake bro. Sasa hapo ndo shida za La Liga zinakamini.
Ishi hapo basi.
103 Mike. And that's in pounds maze.
Staki basi.
That's in pounds.
Ni kuchoma transfer budget yetu yote bwana.
Bro, lakini umeangalia stats za umse ya? Like solid at the back. Umse ameconcede the least amount of goals in La Liga in the past like 5 years. Bro, umse ni beef man.
But here you see the team setup he was in, it was quite defensive, so that is expected as well. But the critical times may come through pia.
My G, let me ask. Coutinho? Arsenal?
Z.
Injuries.
This is another William situation.
Utaki mambo?
Na mistaki pensioners.
No, but si alishinda nini before Dibasa?
Mistaki. Check hizo massageries jima nini umsiana mashida mingi jo.
Manze, okay, so the hate is too much. Coutinho, no, hata mimi simtaki club yangu, so I don't have anything to say about him. Kulibali finally price yake I think imekam chini. Alikuwa wanamvalue at 80 or something maze.
It can start in June though.
Yes, sahi mazimu yake imekubali.
That's a big risk.
Napoli need money.
Kwanza kuingia England sahi EPL.
Mimi naona abaki Syria maze. There's no need of coming this side.
Shida ni do manze, naje unaangalia career inaisha na you've never really had that big move.
Okay. Maybe that will make sense. You spoke about Odegaard coming back for Arsenal. I think that will be the good signing for you, and that's about it there. Paper talk. Other than Mahrez getting a new contract, nini ngine mpya hapa? Klopp has dismissed reports of defender Joe Gomez has suffered an injury setback. Mazi hiki kani ukweli Joe? Mtu hii mazi sioni unajua alikuwa partner wa Maguire actually pale
Yeah, England.
Kuna time walikuwa Maguire na yeye walikuwa na get hiyo number.
Damn, itakuwa tough for them. And lakini Van Dijk is back, man. We expect a big season from Van Dijk.
Yeah.
He won't be as good as he was, lakini he'll be better than there is.
Yeah, but his weaknesses won't be affected. Like if it's a loss of speed, I think Van Dijk bado ataweza ku maintain your stuff.
Yeah. Everton closing in on Demaria Gray.
Townsend on a free by the Gray. I think about it in terms of wanna strengthen bench here. Because your first team I think iko solidified. If you think about James bado yuko, Sigi anakuanga starter.
In fact, kwanza Koulibaly nilikuwa nasikia Rafa na Dai Koulibaly is the one who brought him to Napoli, so
also you might actually have
a hivyo.
Inaweza kubali by then. Koulibaly to Everton and get him maybe so mbili hivi. Wanchwani labda waniti.
Wow, Rooney anatishia hapo hivyo Ole Gunnar kidogo.
Lakini kweli, bro, hata kila mtu anasema live he has to win maze to maintain a certain level of standard.
Wayne wants former teammate Ole Gunnar that he will be under pressure to deliver silverware at United. It's been a while. It'll be the 5th year now.
Yeah. Man.
Simengoja.
Bro, mimi nimechoka kumwambia ati let's wait progress.
Sancho amefika bre.
Aya, Pelistri amesema ndaka kubaki a fight for his place after kufunga hiyo bao yake kali.
Hiyo bao ilikuwa kali, man.
Hiyo bao ilikuwa beef, composure.
Pelistri young in United up with how many years, you know?
19. He's a teenager, I think. He's a teenager. He's a young
proper composure. Let's
see. Alitoka South American League if I'm not wrong. How old are you? 19 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kumbeta nyinyi mnajua kuscout.
Bro, so unajua tulikuwa na some Popa Gregans back in the day, man.
Okay.
Fallen, bro.
Fallen,
man.
Diego Fallen alini? Na Diego Fallen. Alikuwa anaitwa nani?
Ni Fallen hapo.
Ule wa Atletico.
Yes, he alikuwa na stint at United at some point.
Yeah. There's a time alikuwa.
Yeah, Diego Fallen, bro.
Diego Fallen. Nilidhani manze my football knowledge many waste.
Like kuna time manze unasikia jina kwa like is this right word you talking about? Bro,
there's one thing I want to touch upon. Emil Smith Rowe tunampea number 10 jersey.
You know, checky. This is where in a level Arsenal, bro.
This is level Arsenal.
In a level
is whatever central attacking mid we are coming to play to buy. Sio ati anakam ku replace Emil, anakam compete na Emil. Hapo vitu namwambia Emil ndio future hapa hivi.
But number 10 ni starter numbers. Like hizo ni numbers za wase wingia.
Sasa si ndio hivyo iko at the moment. Fight for your position. Hata ukipewa number 20 utagrow. Kuna msatauzwa na utapewa number bigi. But mimi nataka vijana wetu Saka number 7. Emil nataka pewa number 10.
Cheki Saka ni kushu kweli tu, yeah. Saka miaka 2-3. Saka hiyo timu yuko.
Acha ujinga.
I swear tena.
Kijana Ben White.
Stop it.
Emil apewe 3, Willock apewe 8. For me Willock apewe 8.
Yeah.
Let's trust the kids, manzi. Let's trust the kids. These old guys have really wasted us.
But then you really realize Wonder Kids wameshinda into a young player of the tournament, whatever. How comes Arsenal amjatoa? Like the last time ulitoa ni Fabry ama nani? Jack Wilshere. Yeah. It's been a minute for a club that prides itself on building up kids and everything.
You see when slowly unaanza kutoka top 4 inakuwa difficult.
Because you can't maintain the same standards of keeping kids. Unataka kubai proven quality actually. Yeah.
But Saka is the one kid I really have hope in him.
Saka to Bayern, Madrid, maybe a PSG.
Maf.
City, United. Sasa tunaibanga pia.
We're never doing business with you guys again.
That's a lie. Even you know that's a lie.
What's the OBs, man?
OBs, man. We had a black man won. Racist abuse has to happen. Poleni, bro. Hatutacha kwa weusi. Tutakuwa weusi paka mjam.
If you discriminate against us, then we do what?
What do you do?
We fuck it. Just continue. You're saying?
So jana kulikuwa na F1 bro, ilikuwa fire. So what happened? Lewis won. Ali get a 10-second penalty because of a clash he had with Max Verstappen, who is the leading, lead the standings at the moment.
Okay.
But Msali ameshinda his 8th or something.
Yeah, his 8th title.
Silverstone, that's the name of
Silverstone.
the country. The track.
Hamilton Manziven after that 10-second penalty.
Bro,
number 3, 2.
Ule mse ni beef, kubalini. But then unajua kuna time nilikuwa na issues na but I think sikuwa nime understand the level of racism on a face in the UK.
Yeah.
But the more I'm understanding what black people face there, I'm starting to love him even more. You have gansi yake.
Beating the odds.
Yeah, beating the odds. Like, yo, mi ndo ule mse.
You need that kind of tough skin, man.
Yeah, man, inabidi.
This racist bunch. And he's doing this thing. So congratulations to him. So on to the next one. What's the next?
Leclerc, I think that's his name. Yeah, alitokuwa number 2 Ferrari driver, and then Bottas alikuwa third on Mercedes. So
the next race ni the Hungarian
Grand Prix.
Okay, August 1st. So if you watch that, maybe you can catch it. Yeah, maybe this is one of the things we now need to start catching up.
Pole mazee. Yeah.
Tukue diverse, ribia ache kutuambia ati sisi tu ni watu wa ball. Matako zako. Matanye.
In the leaderboard. Wacha kunikumbusha hiyo story.
Ribia wewe.
Una convert wife bro.
Wacha kuharibu wife nizo matanye. Wale wagwani.
Max Verstappen ana lead. He's Dutch. Red Bull Racing akona 185 points followed by Lewis Hamilton. Lafu Lando Norris. This is a new name inaanza ku come up in the top podium positions, man. Yeah, sumso kitambo sana. I think he's a kiddo coming up and some.
Another
British guy. Bottas.
Lando Norris is the guy who was mugged outside nini?
Alimagiwa?
Outside Wembley. Akaibiwa 40,000 nini?
Acha uchinga.
Yeah, he was the one who was
21 year old mzimtoi.
Ngori kama hiyo.
Masi 99 bro. Selzo 99 bro, msako na career already ko.
Tunafanya nini?
Afrika yetu mazi hapo ndo mnatoa kushanga.
Haina shida.
What do you have? Standings constructor. Red Bull on a lead na 289 points. Mercedes are following in close on a close hiyo gap kabisa 285. Followed by McLaren Mercedes at 163 points. I think mentioned Ferrari because they're really close to the third, which is 148 points. So F1 ina hit up manzi, imekuwa a bit more competitive. Hizi numbers zimeanza
at least kwa stretch
kuna time ilikuwa like team moja
inaanza kukaa kala liga sasa. Anyway, Michnas manze uli umejam na sisi umesema the way Real is not a badly run club and he came with all the stats all the
unaenda alikuwa Madrid ilikuwa wewe
nilikuwa Madrid
mimi nilikuwa more Barcelona
lakini pia ulisema Madrid inaraniwa vibaya ni venye tu inakonga imefichika
lakini tuona do mimi nilikupa explanation though walikuwa na do kuna do inaka mingi
came with all the stats and everything and I take it back
no but bro pia mimi nakutumia kitu basi ya Tifo football how you guys have loans for days ni ile mna do lakini mna madeni pia
United alafu tena wako na so many affiliates sijua kuna basketball team wako na so many other things inaendelea and the fact that they get so much favor from the government
that's the thing it's a very government oriented
it's so political but for now Ragz out
Lubzy out
Futa Banta out